say we also need to look up or we could come up with a system where we just make patents out, like patent ideas all day. Where, that way if we patent most of the good ideas coming up, we could sue. But yeah, oh man, I forgot to call what's it, Austin.
Welcome to Yorman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Panthers offense is on the field for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Panthers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Georgia State 7, Tulane 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulane's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want speed, physicality. Like, you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen these dudes make plays, and it just sparks staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Stevens. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, he's got space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Just keeps slinging it. It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness, they got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers! I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Back open in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden, on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Touchdown, Tulane. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on first down. using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a way to get the football back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the ground. He's got it again. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They'll give it to him again. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10 coming up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Punts through the tackle. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And this one is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the move, it's Anthony. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air, it's Jennings. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A hand to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll try the run. Great move. Now he's got room. Touchdown, Greenway. He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Georgia State, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some 1st downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take off.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air, it's Jennings. Punch it out of the air. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On first down from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Erickson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, the running back snags him, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright. Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Tulane! And the route is on.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fit it in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Jennings. Under fire. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short.
He's going to throw deep right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner will be dragged down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Going to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the work.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Stevens. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. How about the work up front by that big defensive line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab down the left side. Open spaces. Running free. Going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. A first down for the offense. The give on the inside. There he goes. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Panthers in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to barge in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
Surging forward on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Running back searching for a hole. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Oh, and what a turn of events. He's headed the other way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
44, Georgia State, 41.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve.
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Right back to the well. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Panthers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some play.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys.